snake is a dead snake.
A good video game can be like a good book, immersive, capable of telling a powerful story. Sometimes so powerful that it stays with you long after you put the controller down. When was the first time you picked up a controller? Do you remember the first game you ever played? I do. I was 5 years old when my dad brought home the original PlayStation with a copy of Spider-Man. We also played Madden, Tekken 3, and all of the Medal of Honors. For about a year, playing with my dad developed my skill with the controller and my love for gaming. We eventually got the PS2, and right around the time I discovered Kingdom Hearts, he stopped playing. But I never did. Through the years and the consoles, I loved to go to my father to tell him about whatever game I was currently into at the time, though he probably didn't care. But I remember being so excited to tell him every time I beat a game, or a boss, or a really hard level I was stuck on. I remember feeling proud. And to think about it, I think it was in these early days of gaming that I remember feeling pride or achievement for the first time in my life. A lot of really fun, unique games came out through my time, like Grabbed by the Ghoulies and Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay. I hope to cover older games like these in the future on this channel. Fast forward through life in about 25 years. Here I am today, 30 years old, with adult problems and responsibilities. Unfortunately, gaming has lost its wonder for the most part. I guess games don't always hit the same when you got bills to pay and you're trying to make something of yourself. I still play though, but it can be really hard to just sit down and fucking relax long enough to get fully immersed and not feel like I'm wasting my time. A lot of the time, I'll pop open my laptop, browse through my library, open a game from nostalgia, and then close it within the next 10 minutes. I've been struggling with this for the past year or so. But then I had an idea. I would write about the games I love, and be grateful for the time I've been able to spend in them. So I went back to the beginning, and as I started reflecting on my life and the games I played, I noticed how much of my life I've spent around gaming, and I've reflected on what it's given back to me. I found that by simply practicing gratitude, I am reminded why I started playing, and I began to appreciate games in a way I never have before. I am grateful, genuinely, because video games have enriched my life. It gave me the opportunity to become my childhood heroes, like Spider-Man, Indiana Jones, and the Master Chief, for all the worlds I got to explore, the stories within them, for all the characters I got to know and love, like a real friend, and villains so unlovable or so challenging that they felt like a true enemy. Gaming gave me the gift of memories I've been cherishing for years, and still to this day, when I catch another grown man talking about a game that I like to play, it gives me a moment of connection with someone, even if it is fleeting. In a world already conquered by the ancestors who came before us, and explored by men greater than me, video games have helped fuel my adventurous spirit. A spirit that has taken me around the world, and into real-life battles of my own. Video games, while played in virtual worlds, have helped me connect more deeply to the real one. That sometimes in my life, video games also provided me with a sense of stability and comfort in an uncertain and sometimes cruel world. For these reasons and more, Grateful Gaming exists. Going forward, you can expect videos focused on singular games and videos talking about multiple games. The mission of this channel is not to critique or speedrun the newest and coolest games. It's to appreciate works of art that have made an impact on my life, and to talk about what made them so memorable, to acknowledge the fun that I had, and to be grateful. Though it isn't always as powerful as it was since I was a kid, I haven't stopped playing games in 25 years, and I hope I never do. In the future, when I find myself on my deathbed, and as my life flashes before my eyes, if I happen to see the wonder in my little brother's face, introducing him to Elden Ring for the first time, I would be happy. If you're interested in this kind of content and want a deeper dive into the games that helped shape me, please like and subscribe and share the video. If you have a favorite game or a memory related to gaming, I would love to hear about it in the comments. If you do know what, like, the first game you ever played, I would like to know that. A favorite console, anything. I would love to hear about how you started gaming. Thank you for listening. This is Grateful Gaming.